Chat, remember the Hawk Tuah girl? Apparently she's back, chat. She came back. The crypto scammer is back in town, chat. After, what, 3 weeks or something? She's back. And what does she have to say about the whole crypto scam? Well, then let's find out, shall we? Let's find out. She came back at it again? She came back.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today I'm going to be giving you guys an update on the entire situation regarding the Hawk Tuah girl.
I'm kind of curious what happened to her anyways. I wonder why she disappeared. Maybe because of the whole backlash, maybe.
Scam cryptocurrency situation. So I think it was back in December when this all happened, but I'm sure if you're watching this video, you probably already know the gist of it. Haley Welch, also known as the Hawk Tuah girl, basically got wrapped up in this massive controversy because this new cryptocurrency token launched called like the Hawk Tuah coin or whatever. She promoted it. She put out, videos on her social media. She talked about it.
The meme
fans
coin.
and stuff. Basically helped popularize this entire thing, and then of course people bought into the whole thing, and as they did, the value of it went up, and then mysteriously the rug gets pulled on everybody. Those who were actually behind the cryptocurrency basically sold off their massive reserves of it, and it basically just led to this big rug pull situation. We've seen this so many times. There's so many like influencers and celebrities, musicians, it doesn't really matter what your job is. We've seen all these different famous people basically like launch or promote cryptocurrency tokens that essentially, once they get up to a certain value, they get knocked down 90% in these massive rug pulls. Now, after this whole situation happened, Haley Welch, or the Hawk Tuah girl, basically abandoned her podcast, didn't upload any episodes for like 2 months. She didn't make any public
Wait, was it 2 months? I thought it was 3 weeks. Was it actually 2 months? Was it? We checked last time. Was it? I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong.
Do you have like a
Oh wow, it was 2 months. Holy shit. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Did not expect that.
Statements, any appearances, anything. She essentially went completely MIA from the internet and everything. Nobody knew what was going on. Most of us kind of just assumed that she was probably never gonna come back because she probably ran off with like millions of dollars from this entire thing, but she has returned. She did an interview with FaZe Banks where she talked about this a little bit more in depth, and she's basically trying to claim that she didn't do anything wrong. Apparently, according to her, there's like all these people running her team, or like this cryptocurrency, it was being ran by somebody else, and they basically just duped her or got her to promote this without really knowing the truth. But before we get into this video, I do want to go ahead and say, if you're brand new around here on the channel, make sure you hit subscribe down below. That way you don't miss any of my future uploads. Also, if you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. And with that being said,
she didn't do anything wrong, chat, okay? All right, she didn't do nothing wrong, okay? She's totally innocent in this, you know?
Let's go ahead and get into the video.
I want to start by saying thank you to all my true fans and all the people that actually watch my stuff and they keep up with me. We're trying to sort out all the pieces and stuff to like get all this figured out and make everything right. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
No, don't cry. Don't cry. Everything's gonna be good. We're gonna be good.
Well, so basically how this idea got brought to me, it was supposed to be like a, what do they call it, a long-term coin. And the guy that ran the account, he was like, oh, we're going to change like the way everybody thinks of crypto. Crypto's going to be a good place. And I feel really bad for all the people that got affected by it, and it just didn't go the way I planned. And all the money out of this episode is getting donated to all the animals that have been affected by the fires up here.
All right, so in her first like video or return back, you can see she's pretty emotional during this. She starts crying and shit like that. She claims that there were these people who ran the entire thing. She didn't know what was going on. Like, she didn't have apparently any control over it. She claims also in this video that all of her social media is apparently being ran by somebody else, which I don't know how much of that I believe. Now, when you get famous like this or whatever, and you get like a huge podcast and shit out of nowhere, it is pretty oftentimes that people will get like social media managers or something, but usually like they still have direct access to their own account.
That's interesting. Why is it that when she says truth, it sounds like truth? It's because she has an accent. She's Southern.
In case they
That's
want to
why.
make their own statements, or they just like want to see what's going on. I mean, she's like apologetic in the clip and whatnot, and says she feels bad for people who got wrapped up in all this or whatever. And now obviously there's like two different groups of thought on this entire thing. You have people on one hand who believe what she's saying. They believe that, you know, she's not really playing a character, she's just gullible and naive, and she just fell for some bullshit, right? But also there are people who think that she's lying, she had more to do with it than she claims or lets off. Maybe she masterminded it, she has access to all this shit, she's just lying to save her ass. The thing is, when it comes to something like this, I'm not sure if we'll ever know the actual answer, because like I said, there's been so many other instances where like celebrities have fucking launched, you know, whatever coin based on their name or whatever project they're working on and shit. Then next thing you know, once they've gotten their millions of dollars from promoting it and basically rug pulling it, they just say fuck it and they crash the coin. It happens all the time. I mean, people in Hollywood, musicians, actors, it doesn't really matter. Influencers on just the internet, people do this shit all the time, and everybody seems to be, when they have to like excuse their actions, of course, when they have to like actually face up what they done, it seems like the real common reaction is, oh, I didn't know what was going on, I had no idea that this was gonna happen. But my thing is it's happened so many times before, it's made all kinds of different news headlines and everybody's reported on it. I think it's at the point now where it's kind of hard to really make the argument you didn't know what was going on. Cryptocurrency is not some brand new phenomena that just popped up yesterday. Bitcoin's been around for like 15 years now. I mean, there were like cryptocurrency trading commercials and shit during the Super Bowl as far back as like 4 years ago at this point. Like, everybody has known what cryptocurrency is for years.
Yeah, of course.
So I think to pretend like, oh, I didn't know what was going on, it seems a little bullshit to me. And also,
Well, remember, right? I doubt that this girl, right, was into the whole like internet scene, and like, to be honest, there are actually some people who don't know about crypto, funny enough, about it. You know, it's those people who are like not online. You know, they worry about their job, you know, because remember, right, she had a normal job before she became famous, right? She's the famous meme girl, the Hawk Tuah, you know, or a fucking Hawk Tuah, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't fucking know. It's whatever, you know. I don't care. I just, you know what I mean. But yeah, there are some people who don't know about certain things and certain information online because, well, I doubt it that any of their friends know about, you know, crypto to the point of like discussing it with her, you know, because she had like a normal life, a normal job before she had the interview and everything, and then her life changed when she had the interview. So it's just kind of like, you know, there's sometimes some people don't know about it.
in the clip, she's like, oh, well, they made it out like this was going to be something that changed cryptocurrency, which, I mean, let's use our thinking caps here for a second. Let's turn our fucking brains on. Anyone who would actually, like, genuinely believe that Hawk Tuah coin was going to be the cryptocurrency project to trump all other cryptocurrency projects, that person has to have like fucking worms in their brain or something, because I mean, when you think of cryptocurrency, you usually think of like Bitcoin or Ethereum or
I'm kind of
Litecoin,
fully awake.
or
I'm so tired, to be
along
honest.
those lines. You're not thinking, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and invest into some crypto. Let me go see if Hawk Tuah coin is available for me to purchase.
Hey.
The only people buying shit like this are either like fans of Hawk Tuah or people buying it because it's a meme coin. Like, there's a reason this shit is literally called shit coins. I mean, they don't make that up and just say that for anything, right? It's a very specific type of cryptocurrency project that gets deemed a shit coin. So that's exactly what this was. It was a shit coin. Anyone who would think that this was going to transform crypto is either lying or they're just fucking like been drinking lead in their water their entire life or something. It's so fucking stupid. Now, I'm sure in terms of cryptocurrency, it did change a lot of people's lives, including the people who created the Hawk Tuah coin. I'm assuming the Hawk Tuah girl got paid off this too. I don't believe for a second that she didn't make money from this. They obviously paid her up right. There's no way they didn't. But I'm gonna have to also assume that she owned some of the coin herself. It just doesn't really make any sense for her to not be involved to that degree, right? It's literally based on her project, her name, shit like that. I mean, when it comes down to it though, for me, does it really matter if she knew or not? Really? No, it doesn't. Like I said, I figured she was gonna take the money and just get the fuck out of here and never come back to the internet, because honestly, that probably would have been a pretty smart move. Like I said, I'm certain she got paid good off this. She was already like semi-famous before as an internet meme and the host of the Talk to a podcast, so it's not like she hasn't made her little fair share of money here, right? I figured she was just gonna dip, but she did come back to explain it all. Now the thing is, does it really change anything, like in terms of what I actually think about this? No, not really, because like I said in my first video when I was talking about this as it all kind of happened or whatever, right? Anyone who is actually stupid enough to put their money into this shit, they kind of have it coming to them at a certain point, right? Like, it's not like people were putting their life savings into Bitcoin in the anticipation that it will hit $150,000 a coin. It's like people who see an online meme or like know about a podcast and are just like, fuck it, I'm gonna put all my money into this Hawk Tuah coin. Like,
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. Look, if you put money in this coin, I have no sympathy for you. If you think this coin was gonna change your life because it was going to the moon, as they say, you know, we're gonna take this coin to the moon. You deserve no sympathy from me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You get no sympathy from me if you decided to invest on the Hawk Tuah coin, you know? Or the Hawk Tuah coin. Whatever, fuck it. I don't care, to be honest. I'm tired. But like, why are people so dumb? These are people who have money. And this is what they decide to do with that money. Now, I have money. I mean, I have a lot of money. I have some money to kind of sort of stay afloat here and there, unlike a wooden craft. But like, these people have like tons of money, but then they decided to use it on a crypto scam. Come on, man.
anyone with even a second degree of thinking would have been like, nah, this is a fucking joke, this is a ripoff, this is some sort of scam something, because anyone who is like trying to actually create something with utility, something that really matters like long term, or as she puts it, will quote unquote change cryptocurrency, they're not naming it fucking Hawk Tuah coin, which is essentially naming your project after a woman who got her 15 minutes of internet fame from saying she spits on penises and then sucks them. Nobody in their right mind would buy this and think that it's going to transform their life. There's just no fucking way, unless your whole goal was to buy in, ride the wave up, and then just like periodically sell and claim your profits until that shit got rug pulled. But that's not how people think about this shit. You have people who don't rationalize any decision that they make, who are like, oh, surely if I put $200 into Hawk Tuah coin, I'll be a millionaire next week. There's no other way to fall for shit like this. You have to literally be so absent in how you think about it that you just like are essentially donating money to somebody on the internet.
No, he's not wrong. But at the end of the day, like for me personally, I'm like, if you throw money at like not just this specific crypto scam, but like any specific crypto scam, I'm sorry, you just don't gain sympathy for me, okay? All right, I'm sorry, you know, if that hurts your feelings, oh well, too bad, too sad, I don't care. That's your fault because that's your money, not my money. But you decided to be stupid with your own money, so I'm just saying. from having to be flown out. Look, man, if you want to waste your money, just send it over to me. At least, you know, I'll be honest with you, at least you get a better investment if you invest your money over here towards me compared to a crypto scammer, you know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you know. You get more benefit because you want to know something? That money will go towards like making a game studio, and then we'll shit out some good games, you know. I'm just saying, you know, where are these people at? Where are these specific people at? Where are this? Look, like, I'm not saying like, you know, where the stupid people are at, but these are pretty stupid people. I'm not gonna lie, to be honest. Where are the stupid people at? You know, bring them over here. You know. We'll talk about negotiations about, like, you know, of you guys, you know, these specific people wasting their money. You know, I'm just saying. Oh, God, I'm too tired for this shit, to be honest. I'm sorry, I'm like way too tired for like me trying to like give sympathy to people who fall for like crypto scams, and not even just any crypto scam, the Hawk Tuah crypto scam. That's even the worst, that you lost your money to the Hawk Tuah girl.
Internet at that point. Anyone trying to actually make money or like fix their retirement, anything, is not investing in this. So when it comes down to it, if you were like actually stupid enough to put $50,000 into it, and now you're basically like lost all of your grandma's will money, you might actually have to foreclose on your home. Well, you had that coming to you because you're fucking stupid. These
there
are
you
the
go.
same people who like 300 years ago would have probably froze to death in like an alleyway or something.
Yep.
And it's just like, you really can't help people like this who are just so willing to fuck up. You can't help them. You can't explain to them like, hey, this is a stupid fucking thing to put your money into. And like, yeah, I'm not excusing the fact that people are essentially stealing legally from people doing this shit, but it's like, you almost can't, not that you can't blame people, you have to almost come to expect it, because whenever you have people who are so stupid that they'll just like give money willy-nilly to people, there's always gonna be people who find ways to take advantage of them. And it's like my father told me when I was really young, right? When you hear something from somebody and they tell you like, oh, this is this great thing, it'll change your life or it'll make everything better. Whenever anyone says something that sounds too good to be true, almost every single time it's too good to be true. But apparently somewhere along the way, people have just forgotten this train of thought, and they're just like, fuck it, and they're willing to just believe anything and anyone who promises them that they can 10x their fucking money. Now,
It's because the problem is like, they, like, these specific people, they kind of like manipulate, or like, you know how people who like people have hope, right? The problem is that, you know, they want to have hope that they'll get rich and like all this other stuff, and it'll change their life forever. That's the thing that crypto scammers love to like capture them and manipulate them and say like, yeah, just hope on this, man, just bet on this, trust me, bro, trust me, you're gonna become rich, you know. Lord and behold, they do not.
when it comes down to it, you're never going to know the truth, right? You're never going to actually know what's going on here, because she has no reason to tell the truth. Like, if she did basically play along in this whole thing, she knew what was going on, or she helped work on it or whatever, she's never going to come out and just tell people like, yeah, I basically ripped you the fuck off, I rug pulled you idiots, you put your money in, I made millions, go fuck yourselves. That'll never happen. So the only thing she can actually say is, oh, I had no idea, I'm not liable, yada yada yada. There's no other answer. So the fact that she came out and defended herself, I'm surprised that she even really came back. But if she was gonna say something, this is basically exactly what I would expect. I would never expect any like true accountability or whatever. But at the end of the day, like I said, when it comes down to what she did, 9 out of 10 people probably would do the same thing. And it's sad to say that, but that's just the way that people are. People are greedy, people love money. And when an easy opportunity like that comes along,
the problem is like, money makes the world go round, you know? And also in this economy, man, dude, for me personally, I would never invest anything like this. It's just something that doesn't really interest me. And also, like, I may be poor, right? I'm not rich or anything, or middle class anyways. But I wouldn't invest my money on something stupid like this. I'm just saying. If I see any one of you in the goddamn comment section fucking invest on this shit, I'm gonna fucking yeet you, okay? I'm gonna fucking yeet every single one of you guys.
To just fucking basically siphon money from morons, I mean, most people are gonna take it. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter.
I don't want to see anybody from my community invest on any crypto scams. Crypto Nyaru coin going on. I don't want to see anybody, okay? I don't want to see fucking anybody here that you guys are investing on any of this shit, alright? Or else I'll have my mods fucking shrink your balls here. God. You get no sympathy from me. I'm sorry. If you get scammed from crypto scams or anything like this, you literally get no sympathy from me. You get zero sympathy from me. I'm sorry. I'm like, you're stupid. You lost your money. You learned. Now move on. Co has no mods. Invest all you want. Don't make me shrink your balls. I'll get Balarky over here to twist your balls in a second. Anyways, yeah, that's the end of the video. If you guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, 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 no.
Like I said, honestly, just don't even bother doing this, man. Don't even invest on crypto scams, bruh. Learn from other people's lessons. Just don't even do it, man. It's not even worth it. So, anyways, that's the end of the video, and peace.